Without main method, we cannot execute program under operating system. Now that's what main method. Now after this, see, first we have to load the driver. 4 steps. In 4 steps, 2 steps only you are learning now. Remaining 2 steps later. Now 2 steps. First step, loading a JDBC driver. For loading a JDBC driver, which method required? Just now given. What is the method name? For name. For name method in which class? Class. What is the return type of that method? Class. Then what we have to write? Class C equal to class dot for name. How many parameters? 1 parameter. Which type? That's what double quotes. Now, that is driver class name. What is the driver class name?
Driver manager.
Driver class name. Oracle dot JDBC dot driver dot Oracle driver. Oracle dot JDBC dot driver dot Oracle driver. Okay. See, demo class loaded. Main method called. Whenever this line is executed, driver class loaded into our Java program. With this line, driver loaded into our Java program. After loading a driver, see, this for name method, will it throw exception? Yes. Which exception? Class not found exception. If this driver class is not available in your system, then class not found exception comes. If this driver is available, loaded. If this driver is not available, class not found exception comes. That exception, already you studied 2 types of exceptions. Checked exceptions,
unchecked exception.
Which type of exception mandatory to handle? Checked exception. If you don't handle, what will happen? Compile time error occurs. Suppose if I compile this line, see,
Java P.
If I compile this line, Java what will happen? See, Java C demo.java. We are getting unreported exception. Unreported exception, class not found exception must be caught or declared to be thrown. That means it is checked exception or unchecked exception. What is checked exception? Is it compulsory to handle? Yes. I didn't handle. That's what this is came. Now, how many ways to handle? 2 ways. What are those? Try and catch blocks, throws. See, here message also coming. Must be caught or declared to be thrown. Either write try catch block or write throws. Any one we have to write. See, system only saying no. Unreported exception, class not found exception must be caught or declared to be thrown. So this line must be in a try catch block or this line must be declared to be thrown. Either write throws or write try catch. Try catch and throws. What's the difference? If you write try catch, also works. If I write throws, also works. Suppose try catch. Now I'll write try catch. Try. Okay. After this, catch. Here, which exception we have to handle?
Class not found exception.
Class not found exception.
Okay.
Now, this is I'm going to handle. Here,
System
dot what we have to write? ERR dot println CE. That is, what is CE here?
Object
reference of this class. Object reference of this class. Like this written. Now, will it compile?
ERR in
yes. File, save. If I compile.
Java C
compilation.
demo.java.
Java C demo.java. Successfully compiled. It is successfully compiled now?
Yes.
Now, but instead of writing try catch block, we can write throws. We can write throws. Throws class not found exception.
ఇట్లా చెప్పలేదు మనవాడు మనకి.
No. Throws class not found exception. File save. Compilation. Now also compiling, no?
Yes.
But which is best? Try catch better or throws better?
Throws better.
Which is better? Why throws? Only one line code. Try catch means 4 lines you are right. Throws means 1 line. It is better. Why throws better? 1 line code. Which is better means directly you are selecting one answer. Depends upon situation. So try catch better is wrong. Throws is better is wrong. First I have to show one situation. Answer is depends upon situation. But which is better means you are selecting one answer. Okay. Depends upon situation. Suppose you want to write user friendly error message. Is it possible? No. Then what you have to use? Try catch. Okay. With this what will happen? Just handle. But you cannot display user friendly error message. While developing projects, it is better. After developing, while submitting to client, you have to write user friendly error message. Okay. User friendly error message compulsory. While releasing the project, while developing, this is better. While releasing the project, that is better. Depends upon situation. See, if you handle like this, writing very simple, throws exception over. Okay. But suppose driver is not there. Class not found exception, driver not found exception, like this comes. If it is problem is any problem occurred, driver is not there. Suppose one small example. You will go to ATM center. Okay. You want to withdraw money. Then what will happen? You will insert ATM card. First it will check that card is valid or not. Okay. Card is valid or not, it will check. Once if the card is valid, it will ask PIN number. Why PIN number? Whether you are authorized person or not. Maybe other people card also you can use, no? So whether you are authorized person or not, it will check. If PIN number also valid means you are authorized person to access that card. Okay. So first card is valid or not, it will check. Later you are valid or not, it will check. Okay. Once card is valid, you are authorized person to access that card. Then what will happen? It will ask what you want to do. Either withdraw or deposit or transfer some transactions. Suppose you will select withdraw. You will enter 10,000. Then first of all, your request passed to server, no? That ATM's client system, it doesn't know balance is there or not. That information in server. So request passed to server. What server will do? It will communicate with database. That account number is there or not. In that account number balance is there or not, it will check. Okay. While communicating with database, what driver should be loaded, no? Suppose driver is not there. One message comes to ATM center. Driver not found exception. Class not found exception. Will they understand other people? What is driver? Who is driver in ATM center? They'll search for driver. It will happen. You know driver is a software, but other people, they do not know what is driver means. You know driver is a software, but other people, who is a driver in ATM center, they'll search for driver. It will happen. Okay. So that's what user friendly error message required. Are you getting that type of exception message in ATM center? No. You are getting message temporarily out of service. Problem can be anything. One message only, temporarily out of service. Okay. Like that. That is user friendly error message. User understandable format we have to write. Is it possible with throws? No. Compulsory we have to go for try catch. Only if you want to handle, it is better. If you want to write user friendly error message, that is required. So situation. If you write throws, actually in these throws also what will happen? Again implicitly try catch only comes. You are writing throws. Compiler will provide try catch. So what you are saying to compiler, I am not writing try catch block, you write try catch block. Then compiler will write. Okay. Actually that is your duty. You have to write try catch. With this line, what we are saying to compiler, I am also throwing, you handle. Throws means throws only, no? It will throw. But who will handle? Again try catch only will handle. Catch block only will catch. So if you write throws also, try catch implicitly comes. So what we are saying to compiler, I am throwing, you handle. Then try catch will provide implicitly. With that it will handle. At last try catch only worked. Okay. So programmer point of view, burden reduced, that's it. Throws you can write. While developing project, suppose while developing project, if you write user friendly error message, temporarily out of service, if it is comes, problem also you have to solve, no? But temporarily out of service means problem is driver or URL or username, password. How can you understand? That's what, while developing project, you should not write user friendly error message. After completion of your project, while submitting to client, you have to write user friendly error message. Okay. While developing, this is better. While submitting to client, that is better. Like that, you have to select either try catch or throws. Depends upon situation. Okay. But if you write try catch, then what will happen? Later, if you want to write user friendly also, little bit changes required. Class not found exception. Okay. Here. System.err.println CE. Like this are written. Now, here, class not found exception CE given. While executing this line, if this driver is not available, class not found exception object created by JVM. That object passed to catch block. Then catch block object reference will receive. So it will throw the object, it will receive the object. So this will throw the object, it will receive the object. Then here, implicitly which method called here? ToString method called. With the ToString method, error message displayed. Okay. This is system.err.println because error message. System.out also works, but don't write. System.err write it. Otherwise, we have one more option, that object reference dot print stack trace. It is also works. Then it is implicitly method called. System.out.println only again. System.err.println called. This is also you can use. Or this one also you can use. Like system.err.println, yourself you can write. Like this also valid. That is also valid. This is also valid. Like this you have to write. Here, error message displayed if any problem occurred. Now, this is first line. First line completed. See, whatever I asked questions, whatever you give an answer, that is not advanced Java, core Java. Exception handling. That is exception handling, core Java concept. Okay. Now, advanced Java only library. Library advanced Java, remaining all core Java. Now, loading a driver is over. Loading a driver is completed. Next step, establishing a connection. For establishing connection, which method required?
Driver manager.
Which method required? Get connection. Get connection method in which class? Get connection method in which class? Driver manager class. That is, I given in notes is there. You can see. Get connection method in which class? Driver manager class. That method. What is the written type of that method?
Connection.
What we have tried? Give me answer.
Connection con equal to.
C already is there. That's what con I'll write. Next.
Jira.
Driver manager dot
Get
connection.
connection.
How many parameters?
3.
Which type?
String.
String type. 3 strings. What is the first one?
I don't
URL.
know.
What is the URL I given?
Inform resource locator.
JDBC colon Oracle colon OCA 8 colon at service ID XC. In my system, username system, password manager. With this line, connection established. But connection established with this line. Don't write. I'll give you time for writing. Listen. Now, that line. With that line, connection established. If any problem occurred with URL or user or password, it will throw an exception. That is which exception? SQL exception. Now, this catch block, will it handle SQL exception? No. What we have to do now? See, if I compile again, one more error comes. How to handle? One more catch block. Can I write one more catch block like this?
Yes.
SQL exception. Something SC. Here system dot err dot println SC. But instead of writing try catch blocks, two catch blocks, can I write only one catch block? How to write? Pipe symbol
R.
SQL exception. Handling multiple
చెప్పారా
exceptions
మ్యాప్
with
అది
single catch block.
ఒకే క్యాచ్
Studied
బ్లాక్
or
లో
not?
చాలా రాయొచ్చు ఎర్రర్స్ అని.
This is also possible. Any other way? Exception. So instead of writing these many things, only one exception.
ఇది చెప్పలే.
Exception E. Like this you can write, no? Which will handle all the exceptions. It will handle all the exception. Because all exceptions are subclasses of exception class.
ఇది కరెక్ట్.
Okay. Here, this catch block will handle all exceptions. Because exception is a super class for all classes.
Yes.
This will handle. Now, class in which package? Java.lang package. Is it required to import?
Yes.
No. Because default package, implicitly imported. Connection interface in which package? SQL package. Driver manager in which package?
Connection.
SQL package. So, is it required to import?
Yes.
Import java.sql.star. Now here, further, this C we don't require. That is the reason you can remove. But this connection required to perform the task. That's what that should be there. After this, here, if the connection is established successfully, which contains hash code address. If the connection is not established, it contains null. So here one condition. If connection not equal to null, then system.out.println connection established successfully. Okay. Else connection not established. System.out.println connection not established. Okay. If I write like this, but if you write like this, what will happen? See here. Here, suppose driver loaded, connection established, then which contains hash code. Hash code not equal to null, true. Then connection established successfully, message comes. Suppose driver loaded, while establishing the connection, some problem occurred, or while loading the driver only, some problem occurred. Control jumps to catch block. Error message printed. That means else block not printed.
Instead of else only, we are writing catch block.
Control jumps to directly catch block. That's what writing else block is waste. But writing if block also not required. Why? If these two lines are executed successfully, this line executed. If any problem occurred in these two lines, control directly jumps to catch block. It is better, no? That's what you can write like this. Now this program, file, save. Now once you listen, here, with this line, all classes and all interfaces of java.sql package imported in our Java program. So all classes and all interfaces of java.sql package imported in our Java program. After that, demo class loaded, main method called, try block executed, driver loaded, connection established, then message printed. If any problem occurred, catch block, error message. See, file, save. Now, if I compile, compilation, execution. See, you are going to get message connection established successfully. Here class path already is settled. That's what it is working. Suppose the class path here, the class path I'll remove, then what will happen? See, here already permanent class path I given. Permanent class path I have to teach, not completed. Here class path, this class path already given. I'll remove this. Now see, I removed. Now file, save. I'll open command prompt. See, Java C demo.java program successfully compiled. Java demo. You are getting class not found exception. This driver class not found because it is search in C drive. It is not there in C drive. It is there in the bin lib folder. That is the reason class path required. Set class path equal to percentile class path percentile in double quotes dot semicolon. That is already copied, pasted. Lib OJDBC 6_G.jar file. Now if I enter, see, now if I run, connection established successfully, because the driver class is not available in Java software. The driver class is available in OJDBC 6_G.jar file. That file is available in Oracle software. That is the reason we have to do that one. Okay. This is first program in advanced Java. Only connection establishment. Okay. Write it. Here on comment I'll give program to establish a connection between Java application and Oracle database by using type 2 JDBC driver. Program to establish a connection between Java application and Oracle database by using type 2 JDBC driver. Write the program. Write clearly.
ఆఫ్లైన్ అమ్మాయిలు కూడా బాగా వెళ్తారు ఈ టైంలో. ఒకరోజు వెళ్ళి రాలరా ఎలా ఉంటుందో, ఆయన ఫేస్ అన్న చూడాలి మనం ఎట్లుంటాడో. ఏంది ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాసుకోమంటాడా?
If you write any program word by word, line by line, you should know. Okay, if I ask any question in that program, any word if I ask, you should be able to give answer. That knowledge required. Unnecessary theory no need to learn. Programming related theory you have to learn. Compulsory. If I ask any question, you should be able to give answer. That type knowledge required.
సెమీకాలన్ రాస్తే ఏదేం సెమీకాలన్ రాసిన అది క్లాత్ ఎట్లా తీసుకుంటుంది అసలు? అది
రికార్డింగ్ ఇస్తే బాగుంటుంది.
Is it over? If you want to change the database, what you have to change is driver you have to change, URL you have to change, username, password you have to change. Now this is for only for Oracle. This that driver, URL, user, password, Oracle database user, Oracle database password, Oracle driver I given. This program
మైపతి రా
connected
మనం
to Oracle
అడగమన్నాడు.
database.
మైపతి ఇప్పుడు
If
స్టార్ట్
you want
కాదంట.
to change the database, you need to change driver, URL, user, password. Those 4 parameters you have to change.
ఇది ఆన్లైన్ లో లింకులు పంపిస్తాడు, ఆఫ్లైన్ అయితే మళ్ళీ వెళ్ళిపోతాం.
Now here
ఇప్పుడు యాంగులర్
I'll
2
ask
days
few questions, give me
ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్
answer.
ఇస్తాను కదా.
4 Java questions only.
ఆఫ్లైన్
Not
స్టార్ట్
advanced
అయితే
Java.
ఆఫ్లైన్కి వెళ్ళిపోతాం.
Now
దానికి వెళ్దాం.
for name method, it is throwing one exception. What is the exception?
ఇంటర్లే
Class not found
వింటున్నా.
exception. This catch block, will it handle? Yes. How it will handle that is class name is exception, that class name is class not found exception.
ఒకవేళ ఆ టైంలో ఫ్రీగా ఉంటాయి.
Exception is a super class for all exceptions. It can handle all subclass objects. Okay. Subclass object handled by the superclass reference. That concept is called, what is that? Upcasting. With upcasting feature, it will handle. So exception E here, it is superclass reference. Class not found exception is a subclass object. Subclass object assigned to superclass interface, superclass reference. That concept is called upcasting. With upcasting feature, it can handle all exceptions. Okay, with that valid. Here implicitly which method is going to be called? ToString. Like default class is object class. Default method is ToString method. Default package is java.lang package. So java.lang is a default package. It is implicitly imported in every Java program. Java.lang.object class is a default class. It is implicitly inherited in every Java class. ToString method implicitly called whenever we pass object or object reference as a parameter, then implicitly ToString method called. With that only you are getting this error message. This error message, how you are getting? ToString method. Which class toString?
Java.lang class.
What is it? Not string class, not system, not exception, no object. Throwable class. Throwable. Exception superclass. Throwable. Throwable class. Now, with throwable class toString method, it is printed. Okay. System.out and system.err. What's the difference? Here out also we can write. Here ER also we can write. Redirection. Out can be redirected. ERR cannot be redirected. Error message, is it required to store permanently? No, that's what ERR. Here, output message sometimes required permanently. That's what out. Use out for output messages. Use ERR for error messages. Error message, no need to redirect. Output message, you have to redirect. That is the reason out. Okay. Here ERR. But here if you write ERR also works. Here if you write out also works. But don't write. Don't write. Okay. Now, this is a program to establish the connection between Java application and Oracle database by using type 2 driver. Now, after these two steps only, we can perform the task. So every day this is required. Every day this is required. These two lines every day required. After that, we'll perform the task. Okay. That performing the task and the type 3 driver, type 4 driver, these all we'll see tomorrow class. Be regular. Every class is important. Okay. Tomorrow we'll see continuation. Online students, wait 5 minutes.
అడుగురా ఇప్పుడు డౌట్ ఉంటే ఏమన్నా.
Online students, wait 5 minutes for your doubts.
OCI 8 అయ్యేదని
ఒరాకిల్ క్లాస్ లింక్. ఒరాకిల్ కనెక్షన్ ఇంటర్ఫేస్ ఫుల్ ఫామ్ చెప్పారు ఇందా, దీని ముందు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేశాడు. ఎక్కడ పెట్టాడు అది? ఒక వర్షన్ ఫస్ట్ లో వాడు చూపించలే, వాడు పాత్ లోపలికి వెళ్ళిపోయి. ఏంది ఏంది చెప్పు. అదే ఆయన ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ ఎడిషన్. అడుగురా డౌట్. వాట్ ఈస్ మీన్ బై ఓసిఐ అని అడుగు, చెప్తాడు.
గెలిచానే నీ హృదయం కలకాలం ఈ విజయం నీతో పంచుకోనా ప్రియురాలా నా.
యూట్యూబ్ లో అప్లోడ్ చేసినారు బాయ్, లింక్ అడగాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు.
నన్ను అడగలేదే. ఐస్ క్రీమ్ తీసుకెళ్ళు, షాపింగ్ తీసుకెళ్ళు, మూవీకి తీసుకెళ్ళు. అదే నన్ను టెంపుల్ తీసుకెళ్ళి పెళ్లి చేసుకున్నాడు. చేసేసుకున్నాడు కదా.
అర్థమైన ఎవరికి అర్థమైతేనన్న మాటలు. జీవితంలో ఈ పోరి, ఈ తిరుగుడు, ఈ మందు, ఈ ఐఫోన్లు, ఈ బైకులు, ఈ షాపింగ్లు ఇవన్నీ డమ్మి. మంచిగా కష్టపడి 10,000 సరే
సరే నెట్టున్నాడు మాంసాని
ఆ?
మాంసాని
ఏం పెట్టాడు? అద్దాలు పెట్టినాడా? ఏడొచ్చింది అది?
Now online students, you can ask your doubts.
అడుగురా.
Redirection nothing but suppose I did here java p command, that is called redirection. Java p java dot lang dot string, like this is called redirection. This is called redirection.
మాంసాని
Exception means if driver is not available, what will write the code? Even if you write perfect code also, exception may comes. Lib folder will be there in a Oracle software. Definitely it will be there. You check it out. Eclipse ID I'll teach, not completed. Your Oracle folder may be blank, but other folders will be there. You check it out. Oracle database compulsory you have to install. Videos links you'll get it.
Bible services.
Mac OS SQL Server, it will be different. You have to search in Google, you'll get it. Version 19 also okay, 21 also okay. Class dot for name, it is static method, we have to call like that. Installation video, I'll ask them to share in Google Classroom, they'll send. OCJP, yeah, you need to wait because just now you started. I'll send everything. I given mail already. Notes today night or tomorrow I'll send in Google Classroom. Connection is an interface. Return type also connection only. Return type means not only integer float, connection also will be there. If it write exception, which will handle all exceptions, that is handling purpose only. Class if you want to access, class path required. If you are facing installation problem, I'll give system admin number, you will install in your system, no need to worry. Oracle Enterprise already installed means continue, not installed means Express Edition. Multiple screens are appearing. Okay, I'll solve that problem tomorrow class. For name method is static method. That is the reason class dot for name. Today class link, tomorrow class link, you will get it. I'll share in Google Classroom. Yeah, my mail ID already given. venkatesh@yahoo.com. This is my mail ID. 1 minute wait, 1 minute wait.